Here we go. You're on.
Hi everyone, Sarah here from the Paper Cut. It is Thursday night and we are doing our Thursday night live.
I'm going to turn my sound down. So
Hang on, we check video and sound first.
Okay.
My mom just said she has her computer that's working. Yay! Or knock on wood. I don't have any wood close to me to knock on, so hang on one second. Let's go to Facebook and make sure you can see and hear me. Oh, there I am.
So, there I see you too.
I see me. All right.
Sure you can see and hear
yep.
me.
We have sound and we have video. Yay! And my mom has a computer that's working.
Yeah.
So, okay, it's Thursday. Let's see. What do we have going on? I'm going home to mow my lawn tonight. So actually, I started before this. Got a little of it mowed. Came here, and I do have to get because it was super long. So this isn't going to be a super long one because it's starting to get dark earlier, and so I need to.
Yeah.
I need to get home and get my lawn mowed so I can do it in the light. But let's go down to the table.
You're there.
Okay, so here's some cards. I don't have as many cards as I wanted to show you, but these are two of the Christmas cards from the metallic Christmas class. This one still needs a word. I'm still deciding on that. But look how pretty those are. So in this one, or you do get this die in class, the ornament die. And then we're doing that one. Wendy's die cutting those right now. So you will die cut this in class. Unless you're in person, then you're going to get it pre-die cut just because it's easier with a bunch of people in the warehouse. But my virtual people, you're going to get the die and you're going to die cut that. And both of these, I actually will have some new packages of cover plate layers in the brushed silver and the brushed gold. We actually cut those today and they're ready to go. I just don't have them online. And then this one is one of our make and take ones. So this is one of the in-person make and take. Unless you ordered the virtual kit, then you're going to get this. And this one is just brush blending. These three will be Christmas card kits. Christmas card kits will be in October. This one will be the pre-print, or you can get it with the stamp. So anyways, we'll talk about those more later, but these for sure will be Christmas card kits this year in October. So, but these two are in class. This one's in our in-person make and take. So I got some of them for you. Now let's go on to, yep, here's the die still sitting here right in front of me. Panel dies. So panel dies, as opposed to a cover plate die, it covers just one panel. And we have cards that those fit on. So I did pre-die cut that a couple times already. We are going to be working with a shutter card tonight, or a double shutter, or I have all of the cards that these fit on. So I'm going to cut this really quick. And then I'm going to go on to the rest of the cards. So the panel dies, you can see they don't cut all the way around. They cut this out. So you can do them on like a 2 by 5.5 inch swatch, and then die cut it. Or I just had a bigger piece of paper and I die cut 2 of them. And then I'm just going to trim it. So this die will be, this is one of the dies that you get in the Beautiful Backgrounds class, and there's 2 other panel dies that you get in that class too. So you'll be doing some die cutting unless you're in person. In-person people get them pre-cut just so we don't have a backlog at the die cutting machine. Where at home you have your own die cutting machine. But yeah, in person they're going to get them pre-die cut. So yeah, you can cut that any size you want. Like in class, we're going to use some of these for stenciling. So it'll come, or it might come pre-cut in a couple but it might come pre-cut on a size like this, because then you can stencil that on the front of your card. So we're going to do that to make a background. So, but anyways, those panels then fit on the front of a shutter card. You know, so you could just do it as a tone on tone for a, just a kind of textured look. We're going to watercolor on these. Or let's look at the other cards that you can also put the panel dies on. The double shutter card, which is similar to a regular shutter, except it has the double. Okay, so, and I was debating on doing something watercolor or doing something black and white. So like this one on the black, you get that pattern. Or let's look at some other ones that the panel dies fit on. They also fit on the semi-funky fold accordion. You know, and we can go through folding. And who knows, maybe these will be cards in class. So
Virginia Hebard says, if we are in person, will we get the die?
Yeah, you get the die.
Okay.
It's included in the class kit, but just for ease of, you know, 36 people wanting to die cut, you guys will get them pre-cut, but you'll also get the die. It's included. You just get an extra little bonus by having it pre-cut. So on the semi-funky fold, it fits on that front panel.
Oh, sure, Kathleen. She wants to know if we can add the silver and gold cover plate
Layers.
to
Yeah.
her order.
Can you write that down?
Yes, yep,
Okay.
I did.
They fit on the regular funky fold accordion. Yeah, I don't have them online. I also do have the White Lady cover plate layers too. And the metallic and the White Lady are in 25 count packs instead of 50s. So, but yeah, so they fit on the two outer panels of the semi-funky fold. So the little panel dies are really nice, or you can just put them on an A2 card and do it down, you know, down one of the sides, which we're going to do in class, you know, or down the middle, or you're just going to have to sign up for the beautiful background class and see what else we're going to do with those dies. But tonight we are just going to do a shutter card, and I was thinking we could watercolor on them. Now I have not tried this, so I do have a piece of, I did these on the hammered, but I also have a piece of the cold press watercolor, and I want to cut it as a layer. So I'm just cutting a couple panels really quick.
I'm going to look at my cord. I forgot I don't have a cord in here that works anymore.
Oh, that's what was my mom's problem. Not her problem, but her computer problem, where she thought her computer died. It was the cord, which was a good problem to have instead of it totally dying. So anyways,
Extra one at home.
you're going to bring that here. So I just have two pieces of cold press watercolor. I have my two panel dies that are cut, and then I cut them to fit on the front, which I'm actually going to attach them onto one of there first. And I'm going to try and watercolor right over the top of the panel die cut. So we'll see. I don't know if it's better to watercolor first, but I have these cut, and I'm going to try and watercolor right over it die cut. I know it would work if you watercolored a piece first and then you die cut it out, but let's try it the opposite way.
Sir, do you need to know how many Kathleen wants?
I think she just wants one silver and one gold.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, all
Yeah,
three kinds, and the White Lady.
Yep.
And the White Lady. So let's see, for watercoloring, we have the Peerless Watercolor. And I have a water brush. I'm almost sure you will get some type of little palette in class. But the Peerless Watercolors are these sheets in this booklet, and the colors are baked on there, and you're picking them up. Now I do have a block, because if I want to just do a color wash, sometimes I put extra color on a block. And my water brush is a little funky. So you can put it on a block. Let's see, you can put it on a block and just dilute it out to give you a nice little color wash. Now I wanted more yellow, but let's see. So I can keep adding water and it dilutes it out, so you're just going to get a really light color. And I wanted that in yellow, so I'm going to see if I can do that in yellow. I don't want to waste that though. So hang on, let me see if I have any yellow left on this one. I don't know if I do. Oh, I do have a little yellow left. I just wanted a very light wash on the, actually now I'm going to turn, I have a little bit of orange and a little bit of yellow. It's okay. You know, it is what it is. In crafting, you can do whatever you want. Let's just add a little bit of orange up there too then. Okay. So yeah, if I want to make a wash, I just kind of put it on a block and dilute it out. You know, and I can dilute it on my sheet if I wanted to. This is the cold press, so it takes a lot of water without pilling. And also when you're working on the cold press, it stays on the top for a little bit. So if I had it too dark and I wanted to pick up part of that color, I could pick up that color and make it even lighter. Now, I don't really want to do that. I wanted a little bit more color there. So those are just my color wash backgrounds. This one's a little darker, so let's see. But yeah, I'm adding a lot of color to this, and it's okay. So now I'm going to set that off to the side. So let's see about watercoloring on our die cuts. Now again, you could watercolor the watercolor paper and then die cut, but I pre-die cut these, so we're just going to play with it a little bit. And I'm pretty sure I can. Yep. And it's probably going to make a kind of cool background in the behind it. Now it's not as easy to spread your color around as it is on the back of here. So it just is what it is. Let's see, I wanted a pink, but I don't know if I'm going to get pink. Okay, let me go to my color palette here and see if I have a pink. There's scarlet, there's geranium pink. Oh yeah, the geranium pink is pink. Okay. I don't use that color very often. So yeah, it is much easier now that I'm doing this to watercolor on a sheet and then die cut after. So, but that's okay, because you guys are going to have the dies. And I didn't really want orange on there, but that's okay. I'll cover up my orange. I wanted more yellow because the stamp I'm using has some pink and some yellow and some blue. Let's see if I can pull out some yellow too from my little yellow swatch, if I have any left. Oh, there is yellow left in here. You can tell that I use yellow the most. I use it for sunsets. And I do want some blue. So I do have my blue down here. I really do need a new water brush.
Yeah.
It's a little wonky, but that's okay. It still works. The brush still works. The tip just got bad. So this piece I am adding a ton of water to, And it is, I'm going to actually heat it to dry it because it's kind of limp. I'm just randomly adding color just to make a very colorful background. So just randomly added color. Now that color didn't mesh so well, but I might cover that up. So, all right, I'm going to put my water away. I am going to heat those to dry them, just because adhesive probably is not going to stick. And let me put my, kills me to just not use that, but okay. I am going to heat them. This is the hammered paper that I die cut it out of. So it is still pretty thick, but the lines are so thin on the die cut that I just want to heat it to get it dry so adhesive sticks to it. Probably better to watercolor a panel and then die cut it. Yep, the only way to find out is if you try it. And it worked. And if I would have put it over the top of, actually, if I would have put it over the top of a piece of watercolor paper, we probably would have ended up with a nice little funky pattern. So we may play with that in class a little bit more. Because yeah, if I would have been thinking about it, I would have put it right over the piece of watercolor paper, and we would have had a cool little pattern. Okay, question. I am finally, I've had my glue press for a long time. I am finally out of glue. And I do have some of the glue, but it has doesn't have the detail tip on it. So I'm thinking I can just fill up my glue press with the Nuvo glue. Has anybody done that? Or is it a special glue that comes in with the glue press? Like, is it thinner so it fits through the... So the question is I'm like really close to out of glue, so I'm having trouble pushing it out. And I do have this one, and I didn't realize that it just has the old tip on it without the little pin. And the glue seems a little bit thicker. And I don't know if that's because it's older or if it's just a different type of glue than what actually goes in the glue press. So are there refills specifically for the glue press?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
So,
I'm not seeing it.
or can you use other glues, and do you have to thin them before doing that? I don't know. So if anybody has an answer, let me know. So yeah, I made those panel backgrounds. Now you could put them like on white and you'd have that look. Or I'm putting them on my color wash sheet to pull in that yellow. So, okay.
If you're using other glues, please note that they may have higher water content.
They may have higher water content. Charity said she's refilled hers. With the same glue, with the Nuvo glue, or with a different glue? I mean, my glue press lasted a long time. Just drying this a little bit more. And because my glue press isn't working great right now, I am going to just use a micro dot adhesive sheet, which I normally wouldn't do for something so big, but I am.
refills for precision glue press.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's kind of a cool little background.
40-pack refills compatible with.
40?
No,
Does it
this
say
is-
40?
Oh yeah, this is something else. That's, I'm on. Being
Because 40, it would take me a lifetime to go through 40.
Well, but that's something else. I
Okay.
think.
Okay. So ignore the 40,
Yeah.
right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. I will ignore the 40.
Hobby Lobby has something called fine line liquid glue for $2.79. Made by AdTech. I wonder if that would work.
Okay. So there's my little panels. So I've got my die cut that we colored. And then we are going to attach those to the front of a shutter card. Yeah, I don't want to put a glue in there that I'm not sure, if it's too thick and it's not going to go through the tip. That's what I'm hesitant about. I've refilled with Nuvo and refilled with Barely Arts glue. Both worked the same. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
I can't even tell which area I didn't like. Oh, right there. I didn't really like that area. Huh, I don't think it matters.
Oh, here on YouTube, she's saying you can buy the same tips for the glue press. You can use other glue. Didn't you get an extra bottle with your glue gun?
I did.
You've gone through that too, huh?
No,
Oh, okay.
I just don't know where it is at the moment.
Oh, all right.
It might still be in the box down. It might be in the box. That would be a good place to look.
Yeah. That would be a really good place to look.
Yeah. So yeah, there's our shutter card with our very fun background on it.
Thanks
And
for your feedback on that glue press.
yeah. So, and then I have this fun stamp. And I was thinking about layering him on something, and I still might do that. Or I might just grab a piece of white and cut. Although I'm not sure, because I kind of like him on the thing.
Teresa said the extra bottle is empty.
Yeah, it is empty. The extra bottle is empty.
Oh, okay.
So hang on a second. I might cut just a small panel just so I've got something to attach him or her with. I'm not sure if I want that though.
Hello from Edison, New Jersey. That must be Rob. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's probably Rob.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna put. I don't like him on the white. I like her more on our colored background that we did.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I do too. And I did have the words cut out. Where did I put the words? But okay, the words I am going to cut out. I had a separate set of words here. All right.
Edison, New Jersey.
Because that's the stamp set. And it's kind of fun. So the word that I'm going to use is "You're so fabulous, I'm pretty sure you fart rainbows." And that goes good with my unicorn. And I do want to back my words though with a solid color. So let me see what I have behind me. Because I usually have a bunch of stuff back here. All kinds of stuff. Let's see. I think I'm going to use the pink or the yellow. No, I think I'll use the pink because the background has a lot of yellow. So that's the fuchsia. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to pop. Now, it would probably be fun to back it with a couple different colors. If I had some yellow behind me, let's see if I do. Like I should, because there's like every color under the rainbow behind me in my box of scraps. Oh yeah, here's some yellow. Perfect. Okay. All right. So yes, if you're going to the Edison show, go visit Brass and Bliss. They will have our products. Now this new panel die that I used tonight is only available right now in our class kit. Eventually Brass and Bliss will release it, but right now it is only available in the class kit. So Mom, maybe you can post a link to the class page on our website
Okay.
if people are wondering how to order the class kits. Okay. And same with our ornament panel die. We got that done special for the warehouse sale event.
Okay, so I can just put a link to the general page
Class
for
page.
classes.
Yes.
All right.
Yep, that would be awesome. That would be fantastic. And you can join us to make some beautiful backgrounds and some Christmas cards. And in our cards, it's a crapshoot. You never know what you're going to get, but they'll be great. And I will be showing them. I only showed 3 tonight. Next week, my goal is to show more. So when I'm attaching to a shutter card, you only want to put tape on half. If I taped the whole thing shut, then you would have a background, you would have a good card front, but it wouldn't open.
Now remember, I don't think links are working from my post on Facebook, so you might have to copy that link and paste it into your browser.
Okay, that's a good.
It will work from YouTube.
Right. Now I'm going to attach this unicorn on the opposite panel. So it's up to you, or actually if you were doing this with me, it would be up to you how you wanted to attach it. You could attach it to the same side, or you could attach it to the opposite side. I'm going to attach it to the opposite side. Yeah, sometimes you have to copy and paste it and put it into a browser.
Yeah. Links always used to work really nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Nikki. Nikki from Brass and Bliss page said that is an adorable card.
Oh, thank you.
You're not seeing those comments.
Nope, I'm just seeing the paper cut ones. So yes, remember if you're attaching it to only put adhesive on the part that you're attaching. And that's why I was holding that up to see how far over I could go.
Sarah, if you would, instead of on your phone being on the paper cut Facebook page, if you would go to the YouTube page for paper cut, then you would see all the comments.
Oh, I would.
Mhm.
Okay. I've never watched it on YouTube, actually. Maybe next time.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it this time
No.
in the middle. But next
Just-
time I will try to
Just a
watch
thought.
from.
It's like,
Yeah,
I
next
don't
time
know.
I'll try and watch from YouTube. All right. So there we go. We have our shutter card. I got a little glitch going on there just because my panels were slightly bigger. But it was kind of fun using one of the panel dies and then watercoloring that and watercoloring the panel behind it to get our cool little background. So anyways, but yes, this panel die is only available in class, along with the Christmas one. That's only available in the Christmas class for now.
Cute, cute,
Yeah,
cute.
I don't think they'll release on Brass and Bliss until like November. So
Yeah, they got a busy schedule.
yeah. Anyways, so thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I'm going to head home and mow my lawn, and hopefully you've got something fun or productive planned for the night, or just relaxing, whatever floats your boat.